Hey, Sean McLean, Zaranyzerak. Yeah, I thought I'd kind of ask you a few questions because I noticed that you've been a little busy lately, and I don't want to, take up your time or anything like that. But I thought I'd ask you a few things and see, how things are with you. I mean, I noticed that you were without power, without not without power, but without internet and stuff like that for a while, and even like anybody else there, I was kind of like concerned. I was like, what happened to the guy? And but when I started seeing these updates via Gremlin, if you will, I pretty much knew that you were okay. And I think you did say sometime in a video, earlier this year that something may happen to where you'd be gone for a while. But anyway, as you can see, I'm recording this with my new camera. You probably have noticed that if you being subscribed to the channel. But I want to let you know, first of all, I want to let you know that next month is going to be a big, big month for me. Financially, financially and hopefully it will be. Next month, I plan to order through Amazon.com via my Prime account Transformers G1, the complete set. Not the kind you have, because I don't see that anymore, and even if I try to get it, it'd be way too much on Amazon. But the complete set of G1 of Transformers from Shout Factory, excuse me, as well as I'm planning to get the last two volumes of the Japanese collection next month. As you know, and I think I've shown this to you. I'm not really sure yet if I've shown it to you. But I do have the first volume of the Japanese set. I do have the first volume, which is right here. This is the first volume right here. So, yeah, I have the first volume. It's the original Japanese collection. So, yeah. The reason I want to get it is because that way I could set it side by side with it, along with Gem and all that. Gem right now, so far, is the only big thing I got from Shout Factory, and I'm kind of happy about that. And of course, you can see the other sets that I have, DVD Fab and not. I'm actually going to fix these up tomorrow. Right here, I'm actually going to fix that up tomorrow. The reason I say that is because currently from Amazon, I'm getting some new DVD cases, multi-DVD cases. One is a 10-pack of 10-disc DVD cases, and the other is a 10-pack of 4-disc DVD cases. So that's going to kind of help out in the end. As well as I'm getting some ink, and as well for my family's computer, and I'm getting the NES game Kung Fu. So that'll be pretty nice to have too. But yeah, it's kind of helping out, and it's also on Netflix. I kind of got a lot of the primary series that I would like to have lined up for delivery in the near future because of this. For example, under here, I have the first 3 discs of season 5 of the original Ninja Turtles, which is going to go along great with that one there, and of course this one over here. And this is season 4, that's season 1. So I'm going to try to get them all eventually. I can't get season 2, so I'm probably going to have to buy that. I do have season 8, which I'm going to put into a case real soon. You see, the plan is to use the 10-disc DVD case to put most of the series in there. I mean, I know they're coming out with a big old complete series set and everything, and that's cool. that's great and everything. That's terrific. But if I can get the set, but if I can get most of the series without that, that'd be great too. I know that if I was to torrent them, I probably wouldn't have no problem getting them either. I probably wouldn't have no problem getting them either. I mean, let me show you what I'm talking about here, Sean. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Right here, I don't know if you can see that. Right down there is the list of the shows that I've got coming real soon. It's a lot of Voltron right there, I can tell you that. And Justice League, and then right after is G.I. Joe, and then a few other movies. And then, of course, down here, I have some other stuff. Like, I don't know what, I got that there, but I'm seriously not thinking about it. I mean, the rest that I have is just going to take time to get them. Like here, Saturday morning cartoons, 60s and 70s, I want to get. Groovy Ghoulies, Plastic Man. Huh. Season 3, Part 1 of the Rhino edition of Jam. How about that? I didn't even know that was up there. But yeah, Gigantor, Kimba, Penelope Pitstop, Smurfs, Richie Rich and Richie Rich. Oh, Revolutionary Girl Utena has made it in. How about that? Maybe I ought to get that before it goes out. But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff that I have here. Go Lion, the Japanese version of Voltron. Some Disney stuff. Rambo, the animated series. Real Ghostbusters. Thundercats, which is going to definitely take up a lot. And then so on and so forth. Yeah. But yeah, I know that's a lot to read and take in right there, but that's initially what the plan is. You see, let me go back there. See, I have 3 here, and you take a look at the 4 that are upcoming, along with, and then you look at the other 5 that are coming real soon. The 5, including these 3 here. Including these 3 here, which is 8, and then the other one is 9. So essentially that's about the entire set. And what I could do, if I felt like it, is I could put season 1 in there too, but I'll pretty much figure out what to do. I'm probably, if I can do it, I could probably try to find some of the seasons, maybe season 2 and 3 on torrents, and just to put them on a DVD-ROM and then do what I did like with Inhumanoids and record them individually over time and go with that. Probably my safe bet, if you know what I mean. Cheaper bet too. I mean, I did that. I mean, I have Silverhawks on DVD-ROM. I just can't find where I put it. But before this video gets a little too long, I thought I'd kind of ask you a few questions. First of all, okay, what was I going to ask? Oh, yeah. First of all, are you going to probably pick up a lot of the Mill Creek sets or re-releases, the Mill Creek re-releases of shows that Shout Factory has already released? Like, you know, for example, Heathcliff. I mean, that's a question too, and I'll get to that in a second. But shows like Heathcliff and Archie's Weird Mysteries and shows like that. Are you planning to probably look into those in the future? Because I know you got the ones from Cops. I know you got the Cops ones, and that's a great collection there. There's no doubt about that. But I'm just wondering if you're planning to get the Mill Creek ones as well. As well, do you plan to get the End Circle re-releases of shows like Super Mario Bros. Super Show, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and potentially some others? Do you plan to do that? I'm just curious. And, of course, as I was going to ask you earlier, have you ever watched Heathcliff? I mean, which version? The one I've watched the most, and I'm pretty sure you know about, is the one with the Cadillac cats. Did you watch that one the most? Or did you watch the one with that bat dog or whatever he was, and I think Fang or whatever this was, Fang Face or something? Or did you watch the one with Marmaduke? Just curious, just asking. Because I used to watch the one with the Cadillac Cats. I thought it was good, and I like the Cadillac Cats. And I do like the Cadillac Cats. The only thing is, I wish they would have gotten their own series spin-off, as well as got what Heathcliff got, and that's a theatrical film, even if it was with clips and all that, or even if it was an original story. I would have liked to see that. But have you ever seen any version of him, like, in animated form? Just curious. What else? Oh, yeah. I want your thoughts on this, because this is kind of something that I'm pretty sure you've dealt with up there in Canada, and you've talked about. Earlier this year, as a matter of fact, last year and sometime around this year, apparently there's a new law that's going to go into effect real soon. We just don't know when. It was held off on the 13th. It was held off from its original release date. And what it is, it's called the 6 strikes you're out rule. And basically what this means is if you are, I guess, torrenting or downloading, whatever you want to call it, instead of buying, then you could end up in trouble. They basically said by the final strike you could probably lose your service. But I'm just curious, what are your thoughts on that? I'm pretty sure you've heard about it, but what are your thoughts on it? What do you think? I mean, have you dealt with something up there? Something like that up there? I'm just curious. Okay, what else? Oh, yes. I want to see. Okay. I'm just curious. I want you to look here. And I don't know if you could see a lot of them. I have to pull some of them out into the light. But have you seen some of these movies here? Let me pull them more out into the light. Like these 3 here, and then like these 3 down here. Puss in Boots, Courageous, Godspell, Beaches, Dirty Dancing. Classic Three Stooges, which also has Swing Parade on it. Or have you seen the newer one? Right here. Have you seen these here? Or these up here? I'm just curious. Just asking if you have seen those, and maybe if you have Blu-ray versions of them or something like that. I'm just curious about that. Just be honest and curious about it. But the thing is, do you? And do you have any of these? I'm pretty sure you might have some of them. If you can see better, I think you could see them. I know some of them, like Invisible Kid I gave you and stuff, but do you have some that I'm showing you right here? I know you probably have most of these here in your own way, and some of those up there. But do you have, now this is a variety disc here, but have you seen these here? This is, I'm pretty sure you could read that. Right there, do you have those? And if you have, did you get them on Blu-ray yet or something? Or do you have, and this is my anime collection here. I don't know if you've heard, this is an interesting question for you here. But this is my anime collection right here, both volumes. But Have you seen these animes here? I'm just curious if you have or not. Because they're pretty decent. But again, I'm just curious and everything, that's all. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm very impressed with your collection. I mean, I'm like, man, what else could this guy, what else is this guy going to buy movie and television-wise, Or what else people are going to send him? I'm just curious about that. And speaking of sending, it's almost going to be a year since I last sent you anything, so I'm thinking hard about what to send. You might be surprised about what I send to you. Well, let's just say it might be movie related, and maybe it might be a little more than that. But again, I just thought I'd ask you a few questions, and that's about it. And hope you're doing good. Hope you and your daughter are doing good, and hope you're enjoying your new apartment. Glad everything's taken care of. You're on your feet again, working, and really that's all I'm going to say. And I will talk to you later.